MTV with this election special. It's becoming clear to millions of voters that this is no ordinary general election. Boris Johnson's campaign is based on lies, fake news and slander. Naturally, this is aimed at destroying the chances of Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell. But these kind of tactics reveal what Johnson and Farage are really about. They want to use this election and the Brexit referendum to create an anti-democratic dictatorial regime. Behind the People versus Parliament slogan is a naked power grab. Here's what some voters think about the dirty election and what they think should be done.
You know what? Johnson and Farage are the talk tough and the hell bent on carrying out the leave vote with Brexit. But actually, their real plan is to privatise the National Health Service and drive down wages and no work conditions. UK workers will be guinea pigs in the cruel experiment where the corporations and the markets will be in charge. Yeah. We will have no rights at all.
I'm incredibly passionate about what Labour have planned for the NHS. To put the money in that the nurses, the doctors, and renationalise as soon as possible. I think that is, that's the cornerstone of Britain, a decent NHS. Healthcare for all, absolutely. And the plan for the economy as well, to put money in the hands of the workers, to create a circular economy, to stimulate growth, and not at the end of austerity, because what have we got? A Green New Deal, £10 an hour for the minimum wage, 150,000 council houses every year, and what else was there? It's just going to be an economy that works.
Yeah. Well, Johnson has no time for democracy or for workers' rights or anybody's rights. He unlawfully suspended Parliament to try and impose a no-deal Brexit, and of course his sidekick, the sinister Dominic Cummings, shares his disrespect on this. So I believe that an election victory for Johnson and the Tories will take us down the road to a real dictatorship never known in British politics under a Tory government.
Oh, definitely, we're heading towards a dictatorship, definitely. A Trump-style dictatorship. Yeah. Look at the way Bolsonaro, Brazil or Hungary, it's all going that way. But the opposite, what Corbyn and McDonnell are offering, again, I feel very passionate that they're setting up a system, a new system, that is for the people, and not just the poor people, or the middle and even the wealthy will benefit. We'll all be better off.
Would be. And it's just crazy what they're accusing Corbyn and McDonnell of, and saying they're a threat to national security by a bunch of ex-generals, and you would think that peace was better than war anyway. Then they say Corbyn can't be trusted with secret intelligence, which is quite rich when we have the CIA in America that doesn't trust their own president. And they're keeping stuff away from him. Anyway, the so-called intelligence agencies are too secret and live in a world of their own, and it just has to change.
But this won't change with Johnson, because he's backed by the City of London, the financial markets and the Secret Service. And of course, the media, the Sun, the Daily Mail, the Times and the Metro, all pump out lie after lie after lie.
With the financial system, well, it's entirely broken. We're on the precipice of another financial crisis. The whole system is reliant on debt, and corporations, the press, the media, the Daily Mail, the Sun, they spout this myth, and nothing has changed since the last financial crisis. So the system has to change, and under Corbyn and McDonnell, it would.
Yeah. And the Tories and the Friends in the City also put it about the Labour plans to be beefing up the transports and the hospital and the schools and public ownership, and that this will force interest rates up. Well, Johnson's promising all sorts of spending, yet no one is suggesting his plans will have the same effect. So I'd take that so-called warning with a pinch of salt.
The financial bailout was £850 billion, right? Labour only want to spend 140 billion a year to sort out everything. So yes, it is affordable. Yeah. Is there a magic money tree? Absolutely, yes. And it's in the Cayman Islands.
Well, I'm sorry to say also that there's a group of right-wing Labour MPs who are helping Johnson Incredibly, they would prefer Johnson to Corbyn in number 10.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff comes through from Labour's right-wing MPs,
Yeah.
like Sir Jack Straw, who helped Blair,
Jeff
totally
Phillips.
illegal Iraq war. People like him simply don't want to see Corbyn in number 10.
Labour should stop fighting against the independence of Scotland and Wales and instead put together an independent commission that has the input of every country in the UK so they have a chance to redefine and redesign the relationship between them. The Union was created centuries ago without the participation of the people. It's obvious it's past its use-by date.
So as you can see from those messages given, citizens are deeply concerned about the threat of a Johnson government and what it will mean for our democratic rights and social justice. Labour needs to get on the front foot and warn about these dangers before it's too late. Citizens should acknowledge that the political system and constitution is broken and not fit for purpose. It's also deeply inspiring that the Labour manifesto calls for a citizens' convention process and for a transfer of power to the people. What can we do in the meantime before and after the election? In many's view, Labour has yet to fully mobilise if they win the election on December 12th. They've warned about the dangers of outright dictatorship should the Tories win. They feel it is no exaggeration to compare Johnson to pre-war dictators like Mussolini. But citizens are urged to support the real democracy movement and build an unstoppable campaign to transfer power to the working people.